So 5 years ago when I retired, I realized that I wanted to do something more than just golf. So I came out here to start flying again and realized how much potential this new field, and I hadn't been here in a long time. This field's got a ton of potential. So I took it upon myself to put a board of directors together that was very prudent with their own money. In addition, I had thrown a lot of my own personal funds at the field in order to improve it. And we just took off from there, no pun intended. Five years ago, when we started into what I'm going to call AMOS 2.0, we had a lot of people that were anxious to help. We had a vision on what we wanted to do to improve the field, and we knew that we needed to build a relationship with the county supervisors because we are on county property. So at that point, we did several things. We improved the property here. We probably spent $150,000. And built a 725-foot runway, 75 feet wide. Our pits are 220 feet long. We've got plenty of shade in the summer. We have a cafe that we built out that used to be a temporary structure. It's now permanent. We brought in 4 40-foot containers to contain all of our equipment and to keep everything housed safely. So that's kind of the structure of how this field came about. We started off with 5 events or 6 events per year. We still have 6, but 4 of them are now managed by our youth group called the Mavrix. 2 of them are sponsored by the club itself. The biggest thing that happened to us was 3 years ago we had 6 kids come here from a high school, and they were flying, and they're all having a great time flying. And I asked them if they wanted to help me create a club, if they would bring more kids. So the next time they showed up, they had 12. And it became very obvious that the youth was where we needed to go. We kicked off a program called Wings, and Wings is a lot like a merit badge program in the Scouts. They earn badges based on the number of flights they have, the types of planes they fly, whether they're on the board of directors or whether they're a trainer. So that gives them something to reach to the next level with. Once we got this organization started, we realized it had to run on its own because we don't have enough people power to keep it running. So we put a board of directors in place for the Mavrix. They're between the ages of 8 and 18. Their positions parallel the positions of the AMOS board. So each of the 10 members of the AMOS board has a one-on-one and a mentoring relationship with one of the Mavrix that fills up their board. In the course of their meetings, they've learned Robert's rules. They know how to conduct a meeting. They know what the purpose of a secretary, accountant, treasurer, all of the positions. They understand what their responsibilities are, and they've all filled in those spots and are doing an incredible job, including a monthly newsletter and all of the other smaller things that we forget about. So we really have a club within a club. And the growth of that has dominated this club. We have a total of 240 members, 60 of which are the Mavrix. So we've made it very easy for the Mavrix to get involved in airplanes. We supply all of the equipment, all of the beginner planes and all of the intermediate planes for them to fly on a buddy box to get their skills good enough to where they can go out, buy their own plane, fly it with success, and progress through the rest of our journey in RC. Along the way, we discovered that the parental involvement is hugely important. The more parental involvement we have, the more successful the kids are. And along the way, we discovered that the parents are a great source of volunteers. So we take advantage of that because they're here with their kids anyway. And so the parents have helped us out tremendously. If you're sensitive to instant gratification and you can provide that, you can keep their attention. So we've learned a few things along the way. And the first thing that we learned that really jumped out at us is the kids today are different than when us older people wanted to learn how to fly RC. We used to build airplanes and spend hours and hours and hours with sticks and covering. These kids don't want that. They want to get out and fly. And I think it's because they like the adrenaline. All the equipment is new, the planes are new, and that's what they like. So these are all brand new FR Sky transmitters, one for the teacher and one for the student. And this matches up to each one of the beginner planes and each one of the intermediate planes. We keep them not entertained, but we keep them busy. We keep spare parts around because the kids, when they want to do something, we want them to do it right now. So they'll come out here and they'll fire up the soldering iron and they'll fix stuff and build stuff, do it right here and run right back out and fly again. So we encourage that because when they want to go, we want to make sure we have all the stuff that we need for them to go. And we make sure that all the stuff that they put in their hands is stuff that they would want. It's not old junky leftover transmitters that are out of date. All our stuff is new and fresh, and we make sure we keep it that way. Even though the kids come out, they have a great time. They're a lot of fun. They're learning a lot out here. They learn, the camaraderie. They learn how to build, engineer, how to fly. They learn how to deal with failure when they crash. So that is all positive and great news for being here. But the strength of what we are has yet to be seen when we take our kids and we get them into free private pilot scholarships at the museum, or we take them out to the airport and actually get a chance to walk out on the tarmac and talk to some of the people that are out there working on those planes. So this is just a little piece of a much bigger picture, and that's where we want to go. Okay, so as the Mavrix have matured, we've gotten to a point now to where it's time for them to start looking in new directions and looking for potential career opportunities for the future. So we've recently launched a program called Launchpad. This is Launchpad 1. And what Launchpad is about is taking the kids out on field trips to different locations that are aerospace and plane related so that they can see for themselves what the real world has to offer. Which is why I'm sitting in a private jet right now, because this is one of our stops. One of our very gracious business partners has given us an opportunity to bring all the kids out to sit in the pilot and co-pilot seat of a Hawker 1000 Beechcraft. So we're here today, the kids are having a ball. This is a hands-on frontal assault, and they are seeing more than what they've ever seen in their lives right now. We've started with RC, now we're moving out into the real world. This is one stop that is all about what their futures will be. I would like to see this go national, personally. I think that we've broken the code. I've got 6 simple steps that involve work and involve money. And any club that is willing to put that effort and money into it can reap the same benefit. And I would like to take this winning combination and take it nationally.
A lot of opportunities, and I got to see a bit of a gateway on what I can do in the future.
What has Mavrix done for you?
It's done a lot. It's given me leadership skills that I would have never imagined I would have had.
I love it. I love how all these kids who originally were just stuck with RC, right, we can now expand into full scale.
It's given me great friendships. It's just given me a great community to, you know, take part in, and like great people to meet out here.
Taking off in C-130.
It seems like that airsoft event is a hit, so that's going to happen at the next
That
event.
will be at every event.
Oh,
from
yeah.
now on.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.